don't trust your parents. She thought that it should be illegal because there's no way a secondary student can make that much money.
Wow.
Every fucking day I can make the same salary, my monthly salary, working in IBM as an engineer.
So if you were able to go back in time, you would quit university?
Yes, I won't do it.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
You have over like almost 1,000 people in your group.
Yes.
How has your relationship with risk changed over the years? I know last time you were very aggressive.
I still take risks, but it is.
What's the most expensive lesson you have learned? Bro, thanks for showing us the office and of course taking time.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so I wanted to kick things off. So can you give us a quick intro about who you are? How long have you been in the business? For people that don't know you yet.
My name is Angus Kong. I was born in Hong Kong. After all the university, I was working in IBM as an engineer. After 6 or 7 years, I just start my business and do the media buying. At that time, I was selling Teespring, the t-shirts, customized t-shirt with Facebook ads, and then I do the affiliate offer like Ultra offers, sweepstakes, and then I go to the e-commerce in 2017.
So it's about the same time when we've met. You just got started with dropshipping,
I
right?
met you
2017.
the same year,
Oh wow,
actually.
it's crazy how fast you have grown all these years just on e-com. Bro, I know you don't come from a rich family, right? And I want to know what's the turning point for you, when you wanted to really go hard on making money?
I always want to make money, but I don't know how to make good money, bro. Because all my connections, my schoolmates, they are working as a staff in big company. But I have a experience that helped me a lot. Like in secondary school, I was making a lot of music websites, and then I make the money from the ads, like AdSense. But at that time, there's no AdSense yet.
Oh wow, that's super
So
early.
it's called internet marketing.
It's not even called digital marketing. Last time they called it
marketing.
yes.
Make money online,
Yeah.
something like this. So I know I can make money online. When I was as an engineer, one day I'm not that happy and fired my boss. So I have 1 month notice period. They have no job for me, so I just try to get back to the industry because I cannot play video games because it's in the office. So I find something to do. Then by chance, I see a forum, a post. I remember it's a Warrior Forum. It is
I remember.
successful stories of Teespring, how to do the laser targeting, how to do page traffic. I'm new. I never do the page traffic before because when I was making website, it is all the organic SEO shit
I see.
and get the money from the arbitrage, AdSense, something like this. Actually, the post is still here, but there's not that detail. But I know it can make money, right? So I try. I make some t-shirt to do the laser targeting, and after 2 weeks, oh my god! Every fucking day I can make the same salary, my monthly salary.
This was your first business that you got into, Teespring?
Yes, I think for the page traffic, yes.
Oh, wow.
But before that, in my university, I have another company about web hosting, but it is just for a little money for dating or for eating.
But what's your motivation to want to make money when you were really young, when you're just starting out?
When I'm very young, my parents always quarrel because of the money.
I see.
I mean, it's bad. So if I can change myself to make money, I think I can have a happier life. But actually, I love to make money online. When I was doing Teespring, I don't know I can make that much money. I think it is just a game. Then when I realized that, well, what the fuck, I make a loss. It is US dollar, not Hong Kong dollar. Then I resigned. But my mom is still want to make me can you find another job? To be safer.
Even when you're making a lot of money?
Yeah.
She still asks you to go find a job?
Yes.
Wow.
Actually, when I was young, making websites, I just work 5 minutes, I can make a few K US dollar. If they are better parents, I can make 1 million maybe a month.
But does your mom know how much money you're making?
She stopped me. Yeah, she thought that it should be illegal. Because there's no way a secondary student can make that much money. But because my academics is good, so I just stop my website business and then go for public exam, get good grades to good university. and 9 as a normal people working in IBM as an engineer.
When you decided to quit your job, was there any stress that you don't know what you're gonna do, or like you don't know how to make money? I know you quit first before you found like you want to do Teespring, right? Or
Yeah,
was it
I
before?
fired my boss.
You're not
I think
stressed when you quit just like that?
I'm not stressed
No.
because for IT, it is so easy to find a job. Even I spend a few months to start my business and fail, I can get another better job in IT.
I see. So, do you have any like failures when you start your business, or was it kind of
Failure,
all smooth?
my first campaign is losing money.
Okay, so that's kind of
Losing like $100.
Okay.
But the second campaigns are already making like thousands of dollars less profit. Just 1 week or 2 weeks times.
when was this? 2008,
2000
2010, or even
2014.
2014. That's when you first started your business.
Yeah.
Wow.
First started pay traffic because organic is too slow. When I know, oh, there's pay traffic, it is like a fucking gold mine to me. You can scale a lot as long as you're creative, your offer, your audience, love it.
So what do you think makes a good, like I assume you started with being a media buyer yourself, right? So what do you think separates a good media buyer and a mediocre normal like media buyer?
Well, it's important. A lot of shit is important. First of all, you need to be very passionate. You need to work a lot of hours. You need to every day question yourself how to being better. Like even when I was taking a shower, I'm on a flight. I still thinking how to improve myself every fucking day. When you can do this, so at least in the world, there's not much people doing this, right?
Do you consider yourself to be someone that's like very hardworking?
I was very hardworking, but I'm too old now. Yeah, I cannot do this anymore.
So during your younger days, like
I
how?
can work 16 hours a day.
Wow.
I mean, highly focused 16 hours, not just a random sitting on the working desk 16 hours.
But how do you spend most of your like when you're starting out? Like where do you spend most of your time? Is it mostly trying to like learn, become a better media buyer because that's what generates the most money?
At that time, I just try to break into every niche. Like Lucha, I want to do the skincare. I want to do the weight loss. For Swift Tech, I want to do it. For casino offer, I want to do also. I just unlock it one by one.
How has Facebook advertising changed since the first time you got into it? And what do you think like the strategies that still work today?
Like 10 years ago, it's all about the targeting, but now it's all different story.
Do you think creatives is very important these days?
The only important shit is creative.
Creative.
Yeah, you have good video, good ads copy, good landing pages, right? It is basic. And then you have good payment gateway to make sure you have good conversion rates and support all the local wallets. It's all the fundamentals.
So what is one main thing that you would say that a 10 million operation versus over 9 figures per year operation? What is the main difference? Because like a lot of people cannot scale beyond $10 million. They kind of cap.
I think a lot of people is afraid of hiring a lot of staff.
Okay.
Like you cannot make a lot of money with a 10 people team. If you are successful with 20 people, actually you can clone this setup 10 times, right? As time go by, if you are doing a good training, they can making you profit.
So being able to go aggressive in hiring people,
Copying your own models.
I see.
Keep cloning your own successful models.
So having a small team that it's really proven to work, then
Yeah.
duplicate this same team over and over again.
First of all, you scale or selling on every countries, and then you try to clone your teams, and then you provide a very good training, keep the best talents.
So when you're running, like because you came from a single one-man show, right? When you got started,
Yeah.
how do you learn all this knowledge of like hiring, training? Because it's very operational heavy, right? So where do you acquire all this like aggressive like world ambition?
I'm just greedy. Actually, I when I build my company, we set up the policy, and I just copying insurance model a little bit. Insurance company.
okay.
Yeah, we have team leads, we have team, we have good profit share, make sure they are motivated.
But like when you got started, when do you first build your team? When you're doing affiliate, I think it's just yourself, right?
Yeah,
Or-
just myself.
So when did you start having like the idea of like wanting to scale or making your first hire?
Because as an affiliate, you can do it as a one-man show. But when it is about e-commerce, first of all, I hate the back end shit. I hate customer service. I hate logistics. I hired the first two people there, and then I think that if there is someone wants to ask for me, I can have a better life. Yeah.
So what do you think is the most important first hire for people that are already like having some numbers, maybe 1 or 2,000 per day? You know, what are the keys? Because sometimes I see people that's doing $1 million a month drop shipping and they're only a one-man show. What roles do you think is the most important first few hires that you would recommend people?
I will find a good partner first.
Good partner.
Yeah, and then it should be customer service.
A good
Because
partner to take care of the back end stuff or like
to share my worries. It's quite hard for you to keep motivating yourself every day. You need someone to talk to, right? In the same boat.
okay. But it's not easy to find good partners, I'm sure you know, right?
Yeah, but your mom gave you one already.
My brother, right?
Yeah.
But I mean like for people that do not have a sibling, right? How do you find good partners?
My current partner is like we met in STM conference.
Oh.
So it is really by chance.
Is there any like traits that you look out for partners? Do you know them for many years? Like get to know them
We
first as a
know
friend?
We know him for like 11 years already.
Oh wow.
My current partner, and we just partner for 4 years. Yeah.
Okay.
I know him well. He is a good guy.
So like do you still like find new partners for new business all the time, or is it like you just work
We
with the
don't
same group
find new partner. We find it within our same group.
within the same group? So you promote them across.
Yeah, we
I see.
promote them.
Just now you were showing me the plaques that you were giving them out.
From our media buyers, step by step to the team leaders, and then to our partners,
So media buyer is the entry level.
entry level.
Then-
Maybe you can start from assistant first, and then to the media buyers.
Also assistant that supports the media buyer
Yes.
within. So they're pretty much split into small teams in your organization. So how could they go to the next step from a media buyer to a team leader? Like do they hit KPIs?
They have KPI.
I see. So basically the KPIs are mostly revenue numbers, profit targets, or
profit targets.
very interesting. I see how you guys scale so fast like these few years, like especially when you move your office to Shenzhen. Is there anything you feel that's fundamentally different from the Hong Kong office and the China team?
There's a lot of difference.
Culturally or
I
attitude?
want to say about the salary first. Hong Kong's salary is like 3 times to 4 times more expensive than Shenzhen.
Wow.
And they working way less hours than Shenzhen.
Is it like Singapore a bit? Like the vibes?
They try to have a so-called work and life balance. Shenzhen doesn't like all other city of China because Shenzhen there's local people as well. They are from all other cities. They come Shenzhen to make money. They have a dream. If I can pay them a good salary and commission, they can work their life in the company.
Wow.
Yeah, if we have dinner and go to have a few drinks at 2 a.m. and then they go back to office to work.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they think that if I drink 2 more hours, I earn less money. They go back.
Wow. Is this within them, like ingrained in in the Chinese people mindset, or is this like because the company culture?
I
is
think the
very-
company culture. I always said because when I was making website, I can be millions, right? I can make a lot of money. Grab the chance hard. So I always teach them it should be your best chance in your life, your first chance in your life.
Okay. Now that you just now talk about the work-life balance, what's your view on work-life balance? Do you believe in work-life balance?
If you love your job, it's a job. Then you have a good work-life balance, right? But if you hate it, you just find another job.
Do you feel that like a lot of people are preaching like work-life balance is because they do not like what they are building?
don't like their job.
So how do you like teach your team members, or like what's your role usually now that you have so many team members, employees across the group? Like what's your role right now? Is it like you cast the vision, the direction?
Give direction, and I work with the technical team to see if there any conversion upgrade. I try to get the resources they need, and motivate them.
But you have over like almost 1,000 people in your group.
Yes.
But how do you maintain the culture across, and especially that you
I
you
just
guys-
maintain the partner, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we have regular dinners, make sure we are on the same direction, and they manage the rest.
So basically you don't manage it.
I don't do
yeah.
micromanagement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I cannot remember everyone's names.
So you manage pretty much all your partners.
Partner or the big team leaders.
So 10 people will manage the other 100. So 10 times,
Yeah.
like, okay,
There's
that makes
1,000.
sense. Looking back, right, of all the years of your experience, what's one thing that you would do if you know that you can actually scale your company much faster?
I always know that Shenzhen has a good manpower, but I was so lazy when I having my office in Hong Kong. If I just set up my business in China, I think I can make a lot of money. At least the life figures opportunity cost already.
Do you think it's too late or like because
It's
now
too
that
late. It is too late, but at least I come here, right?
but I mean, like when you move, I know that when we visited your Hong Kong office that time, your team was really big in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
What made you decide to, go all in into the China setup? Did something
Basically, it
happen?
is because of they are not making good profit, and my team is old, and the Hong Kong manpower or the manpower market is not that good. No one in Hong Kong want to be working in e-commerce.
Oh,
They
why?
want to be daughter, banker, right?
Oh.
Just like Singapore maybe.
Just the culture.
The culture.
I see.
So I can only hire the worst student.
And it's also expensive when
Yeah,
they
but in
get...
Shenzhen they have a dream in e-commerce. I don't know why, but which is good to me. I can hire the best guy here.
Would you think the startup mentality and culture is much stronger in China compared to Hong Kong?
Hong Kong, they want to make money, but they don't work hard for the money. In Shenzhen, they work out for their life to get the money.
Well, when I started my business last time in China, I see how aggressive like the Chinese people are when it
Yeah.
comes to when they have very clear incentives in place. They, as you said, they will really go all in making
And
it
they
happen.
have a very good loyalty as well, better than Hong Kong.
But it's also like there's a lot of poaching that's happening across like in the same industry. Do you think there's a lot of like people that's poaching each other across the same industry? Because you say they are very
The
good.
spy, right?
Yeah, like because you say they are quite loyal, right? Is it easy for people to poach people from your companies?
I think it's hard because we pay a very good profit share.
I see.
I think should be one of the best, and we treat them well. We are making sure they're making money, and I don't think they can find a better company than us if they are doing e-commerce.
The funny thing that is like just now you were saying that like sometimes people come and they start making a lot more money here and they don't want to go back to like their previous company anymore. Yeah, the spy, right? Yeah.
So we try to train them because our company goal is not the boss makes the most money. It's not that. Our goal is like make everyone grow, everyone making money, make them rich.
Then at this level, bro, like you're already like retired for your entire lifetime. Like what keeps you going, having such success with your business and whatnot? And I see you still going pretty
You
aggressive.
can imagine I have a lot of staff, right? A lot of them I hire them from day one. I want to see them success. What's their growth? Just like having a lot of babies, something like this. Yeah.
So you want them to all win together, like
Yeah.
across the whole group.
Yes.
That's what keeps you wanting to scale the company more and more.
Exactly.
Wow, that's a lot. How has your relationship with risk changed over the years? I know last time you were very aggressive.
Now I am quite conservative actually.
Oh,
I still take risk, but it is all calculated risk, different approach. Yeah, I won't gamble my company culture, my staff salary until I find that it is a sure win. I calculated all the risk, then I can do it.
so last time when you were just a one-man show, like would you kind of go all in on things that have higher risk?
Yes, and then some affiliate offer didn't pay me the money, right?
Oh, wow. It was
Back in the
that what-
days.
oh, is that common like in the space or because I'm never in affiliate.
I don't know if it's common, but it happens.
Yeah, I also want to pick your brains on this because like a lot of this is a question that I think would help a lot of people. What's the most expensive lesson you have learned?
I think there is two lessons actually. First of all, you cannot listen to your parents if you don't want to have their life, right? Because my mom is not that successful. She is working as a just a random shop selling shit, right? If I didn't listen her words when in secondary school, I think I can make a lot of money. My life is completely changed. I can buy lots of properties in Hong Kong during when I was studying university. Maybe I could skip my university as well to save the time. You can listen to your parents if they are very successful. You want to have the exact same life, you can listen to your
see.
parents. But if you're not, you want to have your different life than your parents, you cannot listen to them. You find other people to listen.
Listen to them in terms of like life advice or like
Your career advice.
or career advice. What's the second? Like you just now mentioned
The
that's two.
second one, I mentioned before. I took action too slow to scale my business to Shenzhen. Too slow. I already had this idea, but I was too lazy. I'm satisfied with my profit in Hong Kong office, and then I missed a really big chance.
So taking action fast whenever you have these thoughts.
Fast, yeah. You cannot be lazy. If you are lazy, you should hire someone to do this for you, right? Yeah.
The other thing that I think it's a popular question is like if you were to start from zero, if you woke up tomorrow with zero business, no connections, and just $10,000 in the bank, how would you rebuild your empire?
Wow, that's a tough question. I didn't do affiliate for a long time, so I'll be still doing e-commerce. Maybe I find a less competitive market and do a very niche product to make the money. Maybe I will sell Hong Kong first because I'm based in Hong Kong and then competition is not that high for the Facebook ads out there.
So would you recommend people who are like starting new, like from they dropped out or they're still in school to pick up affiliate marketing or a skill set that they can quickly make like some
I
money?
think that quit your university is always a good idea, but you need to know what do you want to learn, right? You need to follow the right YouTube channel to learn the things, right? You cannot stop learning. You just learn outside of the university. AI is keep changing every day. There's no point in studying all the university degrees are history. For the e-commerce, it's history. For the data mining, it's history. It's like 40 years ago technology. There's no point in learning 40 years ago technology in deep for like 4 years. I think you should quit, learn from the internet. Yeah.
So if you were able to go back in time, you would quit university
Yes, I won't do it.
without a doubt.
Without a doubt. Unless you want to be a doctor, be a lawyer, you need some professional license, you can go to
yes.
university. If you want to be an entrepreneur, I don't think it is essential.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like what I think a lot of like entrepreneurs also shared. I think Elon Musk also shared that, university is like basically people go for the social element because with AI and everything right now changing so fast,
Yeah.
education becomes a bit redundant. Would you-
Actually, with the AI, I cannot build my Shenzhen office as well.
yeah, because just now you said a lot of your team members do not even speak English, right?
Yeah,
and they still can sell
And
international.
China cannot surf the internet with freedom, right? They cannot Google, they cannot go to Facebook. They know nothing.
Wow.
They don't know the USA market as well. But with ChatGPT, they know everything suddenly and write good English and make good creatives. And with their aggressive attitude, so with the whole things working.
And where do you see the future of e-commerce moving towards to now with all this AI, TikTok shopping?
I
and
think
all
if you just back to the fundamentals, the creative standard is higher and higher, the product page as well. So the fundamental is like you need to have a really good product.
really good product.
Yeah, you need to, when your customer buy it, they love it. They recommend to the others and have your own branding.
So build a sustainable
Yeah,
long-term
sustainable.
brand.
Yeah, it's not just a marketing game anymore.
Because now with ad costs getting more and more expensive.
Yeah, you need to build a lifetime value.
Yeah, because the acquisition cost is also so expensive, right? So, bro, one last question I would like to ask you, right? If you could sit down with your younger self, what's the one piece of advice you would tell your younger self?
Trust yourself, don't trust your parents. Yeah.
It's a very beautiful city.